Hello, this is MrChabry. We are here at the Safari Zone gate, finally, after getting through Route 47 and 48. So here at the Safari Zone, we're going to catch some Pokemon, do some stuff like that. We're not really going to use Pokemon on our team that we catch here, but I think it would be pretty cool to go over some stuff that you can find. Which... This Safari Zone is actually very interesting compared to the other Safari Zones. Yeah, let me try to... Alright. We'll just see what you can find here. So anyway, this is the Safari Zone. You're going to have to do a little quiz, of course. Need to flip. Okay. We've been waiting for you. Brand new Safari Zone. Would you like to take the owner aptitude test? It's easy. All you have to do is catch one Geodude and show it to me. They are in the grass closest to the entrance. Shouldn't take long before you catch one. Good luck. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Welcome to the Safari Zone. $500 you can catch what you would like. Would you like to play? Yes, please. So yeah, this goes into our question of the day. What is your favorite Safari Zone? Of course, Safari Zones don't exist in every Pokemon game, but there's actually quite a few that have their own Safari Zone or their own take on the Safari Zone. I think this one is probably my favorite Safari Zone. Just because this is like... And you could customize it so easily, so yeah. So anyway, the first area that we find here is the peak area. You can find Fearow, Paris, Geodude, Graveler, Slowbro here, and some of these depend on like little decorations that you put. But yeah, you can find Slowbro, Magnemite, Magneton, Magmar, Wobbuffet, Linoon, Vigoroth, Lairon, Zangoose, Spheal, or Bronzor. And keep in mind, it depends on like little things that you put around. You can like eventually customize the areas and add your own stuff there. This right here is the desert. You can find Fearow, Sandshrew, Sandslash, Cubone, Marowak, Lotad, Spinda, Trapinch, Vibrava, Cacnea, Cacturne, Hippopotas, and Carnivine. And then you see here, that's the dead end. You can actually customize these later on. But for right now, these are kind of like what you find here. My repels wore off. Okay, up here, this is the swamp. The meadow, that is. The meadow. No, that's not the meadow. The swamp. Okay, I was right when I said swamp. Jigglypuff, Paris, Parasect, Weeping Bell, Drowsy, Hypno, Voltorb, Goldeen, Seaking, Magikarp, Dratini, Dragonair, Sentret, Furret, Murkrow, Duskull, Chimecho, Bagon, Pachirisu, and Floatzel. Yeah, there's like some really good Pokemon here. And if you notice, it's like a 2x3 grid, and each little area has their own section. This one, which one is this one? That's not the desert again, is it? Is that the desert again? Hold on, let me... It's got two deserts in here, don't it? Yeah, scroll up. No? What is this one called? Alright, this is the Savannah. Okay. Nidoran, Nidorina, Zubat, Golbat, Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Tauros, Houndour, which is really good. But that's something you have to do, like customization to get Houndour. I always thought it was weird how Houndour is Pokemon that you can only find in Kanto in the Gen 2 games. Zigzagoon, Shroomish, Azuro, Turkle, Cacturne, and Luxio. There's some areas over here we'll check out real quick. Now this is the marsh, right? Yeah, marshlands. Ekans, Arbok, Oddish, Gloom, Diglett, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Grimer, Muck, Coughing, Wheezing, Magikarp, Gyarados, Jumpluff, Whooper, Quagsire, Shuckle, Rosalia, Seviper, Barboach, Banette, Krogunk, and Carnivine. And we go up this little area here to the mountain. You got Rattata, Raticate, Zubat, Golbat, Magneton, Krabby, Lickitung, Larvitar, Meditite, Volbeat, Lunatone, Dusclops, Celio, Matang, and Chingling. And that is it. So, of course, later on you can customize these little areas here. And I'll tell you some, I'll run down the different ones that we don't have yet, but you will eventually be able to put in. The plains have Rattata, Raticate, Abra, Ponyta, Girafarig, Houndoom, Stantler, Smeargle, Zigzagoon, Lotad, Surskit, Manectric, Zangoose, Shinx. We already went over the meadow. The forest has Pidgey, Bellsprout, Ghastly, Haunter, Lickitung, Mr. Mime, Electabuzz, Misdreavus, Surskit, Shuppet, Beldum, Bidoof, Badoo, and Bronzong. The Rocky Beach has Zubat, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Doduo, Dodrio, Krabby, Kingler, Golding, Seaking, Magikarp, Lapras, Mareep, Aaron, Electrike, Manectric, Corphish, Badoo, Gibble. The Wasteland has Fearow, Golduck, Machoke, Bellsprout, Magnemite, Onix, Kingler, Kangaskhan, Breloom, Medicham, Manectric, Illumise, Solrock, Skorupi. And I'm trying to make sure I don't go over ones. Wetland. We didn't go over Wetland, did we? No, we didn't. Okay, Wetland has Spearow, Psyduck, Golduck, Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Farfetch, Doduo, Magikarp, Gyarados, Ditto, Sentret, Furret, Whooper. Let's go ahead and walk in the grass while I'm doing this. Quagsire, Lombre, Surskit, Corphish, Shelgon, Pachirisu, and Weasel. And I think that is it. Yeah, that would be it. Basically went through over it. Okay. So at this Safari Zone, you can throw mud, ball, or food. The mud makes it easier to catch them. And the bait makes it where they're more likely to stay. And the ball is what you use to catch them. So basically kind of like the Gen 1 Safari Zone pretty much. But yeah, that's all that we're going to do here. If you guys want to go through and try to catch more stuff, like I said, a lot of this stuff you actually have to have the decorations for. No, we're not going to name it. Transferred. We're going to go back. Actually, let's go just run through some of these other areas so we can just see some stuff like, here's Eradicate. We're going to run from that thing. We're just going to exit. I was thinking about going through and just, seeing different Pokemon, but there's no point. I do like this one better because there's no, like, walk limits. Over here is the little customization thing, but you can't do it yet. You can do that later. I'm trying to remember what these are. What are those again? I forgot what those are. I haven't used it in a while. Does it have like a... Oh, you can't even read that. Oh, the Safari Zone link. So, that's why I didn't know what that was, because I've never used that. So I guess you can maybe use... I don't think you can go in there with someone. I mean, maybe. But I think it's more like you can see other people's Safari Zone. I should be able to just pull that up. Alright, we're just going to put the Geodude in here. Don't worry, awfully, we'll come back for you. And we just take this Geodude to show Baboa. And then we become an owner because we've passed the first test. Oh, I didn't tell you there's 2. It's not easy. Second test, I'm still thinking on it. I'll call you with the Pokegear. So yeah, we'll actually have to come back for the second part of the thing. But actually, I want to look that up. Safari Zone link. So I could tell you what it is, so I'm not just here saying, oh, I've never used it, so I don't know what it is. But yeah, you just do that. Let's go ahead and put Awfully back in the team. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling as I'm trying to complete stuff. Alright, so yeah, so it's kind of like what I thought it would be. You just go there and, like, instead of actually catching Pokemon in the Safari Zone with your friends, you're just getting your friend's Safari Zone. Which kind of, you know, isn't really worth doing, I don't feel like. Because you can customize your own. So what's the point of trying to get your friend's Safari Zone layout? There might be like a reason to do that. But anyway, that's the Safari Zone. We have to come back later anyway. There's some shops here that you can do. I think these 2 are the actual only shops. The Southeast stall and the Southwest stall. This one over here, if it's... yeah, so this is where you get your protein, calcium, carbo, stuff like that. And this one... okay, what do you need? You get some Dusk Ball, Nest Ball, Quick Ball, and Mel. Mel's a thing that they've taken out of Pokemon since then. But yeah, these guys don't really do much for you. I mean, they look like they should have a stall or something because they're under here. This person's not even a talker. It's like, I'm not a talker. But yeah, that's basically it. There's nothing else really to do in this area. Until we get the call from Baboa to come back and do the second part of the owner aptitude test. But yeah, I would say this is my favorite iteration of the Safari Zone. The Gen 1 Safari Zone, I mean, it's like a classic if you think about it. Everyone knows about it because you have to go through it to advance the plot and get the gold teeth and the I think it's an HM. I think it's Surf HM. But then, yeah, Gen 2 didn't have one. Gen 3 had one, and I don't remember exactly what the Gen 3's Safari Zone had, but I feel like it wasn't. It was just, you know, normal Pokemon you can normally catch, and I think they upgraded it in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Correct me if I'm wrong. To catch Pokemon that you normally couldn't catch. They're still, yeah. The Gen 4 Safari Zone, that was the one where it was like a swampland. And that one was probably my least favorite. Yeah. That one's my least favorite because, you know, you have to walk through the swampy area and use a bus to get to different... It's not like this one where you can just walk to the different... I mean, you can walk to it, but it's swampland. So yeah, why would you want to do that? You always get stuck in the mud. It's just annoying. Yeah, I don't like that one. This one is the best one, I would say. You can customize it. You can add different things, and it'll make different Pokemon spawn. I wish most of the Pokemon here were like Pokemon you normally couldn't catch, because there's a lot of them that you just catch in the main game, and there's no point in coming in here to catch them. But yeah, Gen 5. I'm trying to remember if they had a Safari. I don't think Gen 5 had a Safari Zone, did they? I don't think they did, actually. Gen 6 had the Friend Safari. I thought that was pretty cool. It was kind of like, you know, customizable like this one, but it was like each zone had a specific 3 Pokemon of a specific type. I thought that was interesting. Gen 7, did they? I don't think they had a Safari Zone. And then Gen 8, I feel like the wild area kind of takes over what the Safari Zone once was. So I don't know what Safari Zones will look like after this, but we'll probably get some more in future Pokemon games. Anyway, we're going to end this episode here. If you like this, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you in the next Pokemon video.